deadlifts. Last week, you see me hit the box squat. This week, we're gonna go deadlift. So what I like to do is, I'm gonna go max effort on a squat variation, max effort on a deadlift variation, and I just flip-flop that every week, right? So I'm gonna do some type of pull from the ground or from the rack, and then some type of squat the next week. We're gonna keep it going singles. So I got 7 sets total, right? And I'm gonna keep it 90+%. All right, so these are still warm-up sets. We wanna start working into our doubles and our singles. All right, let's get after it. I gotta shout out Element because honestly, it's helping me with my triathlon training and it's also helping me with my lifting. It's got 1,000 milligrams of sodium, which again, for this little pack, that punches hard, right? For this little pack to have in it. 200 milligrams of potassium and 60 milligrams of magnesium. Potassium is gonna help with contractibility. The sodium is gonna help with my contractibility of the muscles that I'm trying to recruit and just move weight with. And also, again, it's replenishing my electrolytes because, let's face it, I'm in a dungeon, right? This isn't no AC gym, right? We're in a warehouse. Oh, check out the new facility, by the way. It's coming together, We still got more to go. Right, boxing gym's gonna come in there. So Derek will be over there, Derek Santos, and all the boxers. So we're building it. But yeah, Element, definitely take it for my triathlon training. I take it when I'm doing my strength training. And honestly, I'll take it throughout the day too as well, just to keep my electrolytes up, right? We're sweating nonstop. It's Florida, it's hot, it's humid. So definitely helping me. If you wanna find out more and get your hands on a box, trust me, you will not regret it. I promise you that. Check the link down in the description to get your very own free sample. All you gotta do is pay for shipping, so check it out.
Get up.
High life, high tide, don't drown, big breath, take steps, stay cool when I'm down.
Yo, shout out to Ghost Strong Equipment for the hookup on the racks. The tallest racks I've ever seen in my life, but they're good for a reason. We can do overhead pressing with tall individuals. We got basketball players, we got strongman competitors. This is what it's for. Hooking me up. So, most people ask me, how do you perform a proper tire flip? There's 2 ways you can do it. With a heavier tire, with a higher base, you wanna really put more emphasis on driving at that 45-degree angle. I've done videos in the past about this, but primarily what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to accelerate in that 45-degree angle, getting full hip, knee extension, and then popping it with my hips, almost like a power clean, right? So I'm popping it, and then I'm pressing it out. Another way you can do it, which I don't recommend, only for smaller tires, is do a sumo position where you're here and you're driving through and then you can pop it and then push it. But again, that's running the risk of bicep tears and things of that nature, which again, like I said, I don't recommend, especially for bigger tires like that. This tire is about 475 to 500 pounds. We're gonna do 1 set of 6 here, and then I'm gonna move on over to the 750-pound tire. I'm over here, some Terradome over here, flipping big tires. Flipping tires, lighting fires.
So your contracts are
Flipping tires and lighting fires. She's coming over here asking me about a contract.
No, I'm going to tell you. Everything is nicely placed on the desk. There's post-its on each thing what it is. Your food has a post-it on it. I'm going home. Goodbye.
Lost my, thank you. I lost my tough guy card just now. I think Element's got to come out with their own shaker bottles. Hook me up. Come on. So now we're moving on to some accessory exercises. I like to do some unilateral work after my main lifts. Sometimes I'll do it for my main lift, but for now, we're just going rear foot elevated. And I'm going with a contralateral hold, primarily hitting a little bit more adductor and driving through the big toe. So I'm getting glute activation too on the far side, so I'm getting glute med, adductor work too. Obviously, we're working the legs in general from a single leg perspective. When that front foot is slightly forward, so the knee's slightly over the toe. So we're in that late gate stance. I'm driving into propulsion. All right guys, so as you see here, I'm doing a reverse hyper. Now, with the reverse hyper, you're getting traction. You're also getting glute, hamstring, and low back activation. Also, you're stabilizing the upper back with the lats. So the goal for this one is to be as controlled as possible. We're really putting emphasis on the glutes with the weighted positioning. So as I'm doing it weighted, so the first 15 reps are weighted, and what I'm doing is I'm trying to control the eccentric as much as possible. It's about 90 pounds on each side, so 180 altogether. You're gonna do that for 15 reps. I drop the weight off, and then I'm gonna go for a static hold at the top range. So I'm squeezing my glutes, my hamstrings are on, my low back is obviously on, and my lats are tight. I'm gonna hold that for 10 seconds, come back down, get a stretch, come back up, do it again, back down, back up again. 10 seconds, 3 reps total. Really good for swimmers and really good for combat sport athletes. It's what we do usually for restoration. We also do it for an accessory exercise. So we have a standard back extension. Obviously this is a little bit more advanced, but you can use any back extension machine. It's a 45-degree machine. And what you're gonna do is you can lay over this. So instead of putting your feet inside there, you have your feet over and you can use this. Same concept, and drive up into position. You can use ankle weights, or you can use a training partner to help you with the tension, all right? So you don't have a reverse hyper, use a back extension the opposite way.